Hey and welcome to Sartorial Tutorial with Eton. My name is Richard Anderson and I work as the creative lead here. In this episode we're gonna cover how to style your shirt with a tie. And there are some small tricks that you could use to get your look as sharp as possible. First out, we're gonna start talking about colors. I favor a look where you can find a red thread going through the whole styling when it comes to the colors. Here I've styled a lot of different patterns, and then it's super important to stick to a maximum of 2 to 3 colors. In this case, blue and white. If you would have used more color in such a busy look, it would be overwhelming. So even if we have all the patterns, you still feel the red thread going through the whole look when you only use 2 colors. One important thing to think about when styling different patterns though, is to think of the scales of the patterns. For example here, we have a small houndstooth shirt, then the tie needs to have another dimension. In this case, a wider scale medallion. We also topped it off with a pocket square in blue and white with an even bigger scale pattern, a paisley. Then we have the pinstripe suit to bind it all together here, also navy and white. So the color range is a maximum of 2 to 3 colors. That's what binds the look together. Then you can play around with the patterns. Just make sure different scales. If we would have had a tie here that had the same scale as a shirt, the tie would just disappear. Now it pops. Next thing we're going to talk about is textures. Equally important. This look, at first glance, might look a bit plain, with only styled with solid colors. But when you come closer, you can see that we have a tonal 3-dimensional checked shirt that we matched with a heavy grenadine tie. Already here you have some great textures, making this an interesting look. If you then top it off, as we have done here, with a herringbone jacket, you could use any heavier jacket. Then you have a clean tonal look with a lot of textures to make it dynamic. The final thing to consider when matching your shirt and tie is the occasion. You want to make sure that your outfit is appropriate for the occasion you're attending. Here are some simple rules to follow. For a formal event, such as a wedding or a job interview, go for a solid color shirt and a conservative tie. For a casual event, such as a night out with friends, you could have a little bit more fun with the tie. For example here, we often get the question, could you wear a tie with denims? Of course you can, you just have to choose the right one. And the right one would be a heavier tie, maybe a knit one, and a pattern that is really good when matching with denims is stripes. Either the horizontal ones or a classic flannel tie with diagonal stripes. There you go, 4 different things to keep in mind when matching your shirt with a tie. If you have anything you would like us to feature in the next episode, please comment below.